no, my camera is back to normal now. Um, uh, as I was saying, getting back to your reputation, uh, your word is all you got, man. And that's all you got is your word. That's all you got is your word. And that's what your word is going to give you your reputation. Either people going to speak kindly of you because of how you treat your word, or they going to dog you by how you treat your word. And right now, that's one of the things that people don't pay much attention to, is how they treat their word. Okay? And come hell, high water, no water at all. That's all you got is your word. All you got is your word. That's all you got. That's who you are. That's the essence of you, your word. Okay? And see, a lot of people take that for granted. Especially a lot of these young folk. They don't care how they treat their word. They'll say any and everything to do, and do any and everything to get what they want. And don't worry about the consequences of not keeping their word. That's your reputation. That's your reputation, man. And you can be one of the givingest person in the world, but if you're a liar, ain't nobody gonna trust you. If you go out to help people, you do good, you trying to do good and can't keep your word, ain't nobody gonna trust you. Let me say that again. See, when you go out and you trying to be a good person and can't keep your word, ain't nobody gonna trust you. And unfortunately, no, I'm not a trained conductor, man. I'm the truth conductor. I just look like a, I just look like I just look like a conductor, that's all. I looked the part. I looked the part. Okay? I just looked the part. That's all. I just looked the part. And Puma, you got 200 subscribers. Man, 360 video. Dwayne, what's going on? Mitchell, thank you for joining me. Let me check you out. Oh, gotta go. Got to go. Anybody that's done made made a in 2024, man, you got to get up out of here. What's your truth? Say what you mean what you say. Puma, that's my truth. Say what you mean what you say. Ain't nothing, you can't get no lie out of that. Be a person of your word. That's my truth. That's my truth. Because that's all you got is your word. Okay? That's all you got is your word. And see, a lot of people don't realize that's their word. How they treat their word. It's what's creating your reputation. Because if you're known as a liar and a deceiver and a cheater, ain't nobody gonna trust you. Ain't nobody gonna trust you. I don't care how much they like you, they ain't gonna trust you. Because you can't keep your word. And that's what don't seem to matter now. Your word. Who you are as a person don't seem to matter. And these young people are seeing so many folk that are no, I'm not. I don't even know what a Trinitarian is. Let me see what that is. Let me see what that is. I just try to help people, man. That's all. Before I tell you, let me find out what's a Trinitarian. See, here's the thing, man. You know, you got so many people that get caught up in doctrine that they don't even live right. And a lot of people, that because I just looked at it, up mean that if you believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. But what about your lifestyle? You got a lot of people out here claiming they live. Andrew, thank you for joining me. You know, believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and you can't trust them no farther than you can spit. Okay, you got a lot of people. You got a lot of people like that. So you know, it ain't about it's not about doctrine, man. It's about how you living. That's what I'm about. Okay, it's going good, Andrew. Thank you for joining me. No, I don't have any merch yet. I will. I don't have any merch yet. I'm going to start working on my truthconductor.com website. I haven't even put my website up yet. But that's one of the things that I'm going to do in 2025 is have my truthconductor.com website up. I will have that up in 2025. I should have some merchandise. I should, but as you can see, you know, I'm still trying to keep my head above water, man. That's what I'm trying to do, keep my head above water. And sometimes that's kind of challenging, cause I didn't put my message up. I usually hold on a second. Hold on. Put my message behind me. Now, there you go. There you go. I usually have my message. I didn't even. This is what I've been working on. Right here. Stop hating each other because you disagree. No, I don't. I got the domain. I don't have the site. I don't have the site already. But I do need to have some merchandise. I really do. I really do, man. The day gonna come where I'll have the finances. See, a lot of people want you to do these different things and expect for you to be able to do these things, but, you know, with no money. You know, I had to tell people today, I think they are opening up the White House for visits during the Christmas season. And, you know, a lot of people walk by me because I'm standing where they got to exit out and give me a thumbs up. And I'm like, you know, what's good is your thumbs up that you agreeing with the message, but you won't put $1 in the bucket to help me be successful. So what good is you giving me a thumbs up and you won't even support me financially? What good is you agreeing? Okay? Oh man, I got some Ukraine shit up in here. Well, you got a bone to pick with me, motherfucker? Cause Ukraine is a bunch of shit. That's why. And get the fuck up out of here. Hey, we got money for Ukraine and we can't even help Americans. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here. Americans need help. You know, and Joe Biden talking about he gonna give $29 billion more dollars to Ukraine. Man, fuck you. Get that $29 billion to some Americans that need some help. That's what you need to be doing. Old coke sniffing Zelensky don't need no more money. You know? So that's the bullshit that we got to live with. Somebody asked me, what's my thoughts on Baltimore? Well, if it wasn't for Baltimore, I wouldn't be here in D.C. Okay? Or you might, it's okay if you like Ukraine. That's okay. But you got Ukrainians living better than Americans. And you like that. And matter of fact, you got Ukrainians living better than your ass. On our dime. Free housing, free food, free transportation. We paying pensions in Ukraine, and you like Ukraine. And Ukrainians are living better than your ass. And you talking about you like them? Keep on liking them. Keep on liking them. I don't have no problem with it. Keep on. Red Hulk, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm in D.C., man. I'm in D.C. Yes, indeed. I am in D.C., Washington, D.C. Next year will be 50 years that I've been in D.C. 2025 will make 50 years for me being in Washington, D.C. 50 years, man. I've been trying to get something to work. You like the hat, by the way. Thank you. Well, that's my brand, man. I took a hat and made it a brand. That's what I did. Okay. Twitch, I don't have enough. I don't have enough views to monetize my page. So that's what I'm working on. I'm about 800 views short, maybe. Last time I checked was about 800 views short to be able to monetize my page. You know, so, but it'll come. It'll come. It'll come. I'm confident of that. It will come. But no, who was that? They fighting and Dingo dying. Okay. I don't do that much. What's the craziest thing you've seen on the subway? You can always see some crazy shit on the subway. That's all the time, man. You know, you get people that jump ship. I mean, don't pay anything. I like parts of D.C. Georgetown is great. Alexandria is great. Yep. Well, actually, Alexandria started out as a part of D.C. Originally, it was Alexandria, Georgetown, Washington City, and Washington County. You know, but in 1841, I think, was when Alexandria retroceded back to Virginia because they didn't want to give up slavery. You know, so they didn't want 1845, I think. They retroceded back to Virginia. That's how we got our funny little shape. But when Alexandria was a part of the district, we were like a perfect diamond. Okay. Yeah, the metro is crazy, man, and they cracking down on a lot because you got a lot of fare invasion. No, I'm not from DC. I've been here 50 years, man. My mama got sick, and I came up here and was like, Mama, you didn't tell me about all this. And never left. Because when I came to DC in 1975, DC was Chocolate City. It was Chocolate City then, you know, and we had the city, but we just didn't know what to do with it. And we can't complain, you know, and now DC is like maybe under 46% black. But when I came here, we was like almost 75%. Um, okay, so anybody come up in here with a John Doe? Let's see who you are. One of my trolls. Let's see. Okay, no, you're not a troll. I thought you was John Doe. Where were you born in D.C.? John Doe? What part? Because a lot of people make a lot of claims that, where in D.C. was you born? Let me see if you was really born in D.C. Alabama. Same place, Jesse, same state. Oh, no talking, Providence Hospital. Okay, all right. All right. What part of town is that in, John Doe, since you was born in Providence? What section of town is that in? See, that's the test right there. Born in Sibley, okay. John Doe, where's Providence? We got 4 quadrants. Northeast. Oh, you lying. Oh, you just lied. You just lied. See, that's how you catch a liar, man. Just start asking some questions. They don't know. See, if they can't tell, no, John, listen, John. I know that you created your channel in May 11, 2014. Okay, I know. In South Mississippi. But yeah, you know something about, but you wasn't born in no DC. That let's just establish that. See, a lot of people, you got a lot of Marylanders that come up in here, and no, man, come on. Morgan, Mississippi is up in the house. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining me, Morgan. Uh, let's see, who I got up in here. I got Puma, Dwayne, Andrew, Twitch. Let me see who else. Alex Schrander, whoever that is. Puma. John Doe, he talking about he born in D.C., he wasn't. Morgan, thank you for joining me. Me and Jesse Lee Peterson from Alabama. No talking Jesse Lee Peterson. You know, he one of them black folk boy. When he talk, he make white folks skin crawl. He be cooning for him though, boy. I ain't lying. He know how to get their money. He definitely know how to get their money. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, it's your word, man. That's your reputation. How you treat your word. You know, what kind of moral foundation? Because I saw a post where he said anybody with morals is weak. I said, well, why do you have a church? Why do you have a church? That's what church is for, to teach morals. And you say anybody with morals is weak, but why are you in the pulpit? You see, and this is the stuff when you have to start asking. Listen, man, I did a live. This is the time of year that you're gonna have to really start questioning. Well, he ain't got none. Jesse Lee Peterson don't have no morals, man. All that garbage he be talking, he ain't got no morals whatsoever. But he love that white man, though. He loved that white man. Love him. Love him. I mean, he's in love with white people. And you know, that's his thing. That's what you want to do, man. That's your thing. Okay, if that's how you are, that's how you getting your bread. God bless you. But I'm not going, you know, I'm about right and wrong because see, you got good and bad in everybody. You know, you can't. They see you got some people that just want to make all black folk bad, and that's not the case. All white people are not good. You got good and bad in both races. Okay? No, he ain't no true pastor. No, he just faking to get people's money. But that too will be revealed. That will be revealed. Just a matter of time. It's going to be revealed. You know, the truth crushed to the earth will rise again. Okay? But see, it's time for good people to start rallying behind other good people. If we're going to change this madness in the world, good people are going to have to stop being afraid of other good people. And they believe in the same Jesus and scared of each other. And that's the problem. See, we got too many good people that are afraid of other good people. And see, and just because you bleed red, Morgan, don't mean you're a good person. See, that's all I'm saying. And this is all about good. Well, again, see, this is good versus evil. And nobody wants to separate the two. If I had my way, man, I'd get some white people and some black people, take their phones and sit them across the table from each other. And we're going to talk. We're going to talk all these issues. We're going to talk them out. And the only break you're going to get is a bathroom break because we're going to break bread together and talk. That's what I would do. Okay? That's exactly what I would do. See, I would get some people across the table from each other. Give me your phones. Give me your phones. And we gonna break bread together. Okay? Got me a troll in here, y'all. Let me see who we got here. Oh, 2018 overflow. Come on, man. Okay, truth versus error. Well, truth versus lies, because the error is nothing but a lie. This is true. Anybody can make a mistake. You can make an honest mistake. Well. See. Dwayne say, I don't think change is gonna come until the Most High returns. Then you just sit back waiting, Dwayne. You have to work for change, man. Change ain't gonna happen by itself, even when the Most High come. If you just sitting back on your hands waiting for him and you ain't doing your part, then what's gonna change? And that's what most folk don't want to do, is scared to get involved because fear. They have fear. They don't want to get involved. They scared. They scared. They just don't want to get involved. And that's the problem, man. We got too many people scared. You know how many people I see every day that like this sign? Well, tell me, I agree with your message, but they won't help me be successful because they don't know what I'm going to do with the money. And how can I go under false pretense, get your money, and not destroy myself? See, that's what they don't realize. If I'm lying about what I'm doing, I'm going to destroy myself because I'm doing it under a false pretense. Okay? Well, Morgan say the Lord will move mountains for you, but he expects you to bring it. But see, Morgan, most folk don't want to bring that shovel, man. They ain't interested. They don't want to do their parts, but they won't change. but they won't put any positive energy into the atmosphere, but they won't change. They tired of things being the way they are, but they're afraid to put any positive energy into the atmosphere. So they'll give me a thumbs up, but I'm not gonna give you $1. See, when you can back your word up with actions, now you done put that thumbs up don't do nothing. Because it don't cost you nothing to give no thumbs up. But man, when you put $1 in that donation, but now you done put some positive energy into the atmosphere. And we got so much negativity going on. See, that's what works. Well, Morgan, this might be, I believe a lot of people are scared of light because it shatters their sense of false security. And I think you might be right. I think you might be right on that point. You might have hit the nail on the head. You know, Yvette Ha just joined us up in here. Let me see who you are. Yvette? Okay, you safe. you joined in 2020. You safe. Welcome. Thank you for coming up in here. But this all I'm just trying to get people safe. And see, it's all about your word, man. What kind of positive energy are you putting into the atmosphere? That's where it. Okay. Well, thank you. You talking about I love you? Well, thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. But don't come up in here with no foolishness, cause I am. See that my wife right there. That girl right there, that's my wife. All right, that's my wife, and I love her, and I respect her. Okay, and I ain't gonna let you disrespect her either. So don't come up here with no trash, cause you're gonna get your feelings hurt. It's just that simple. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. So anyway, somebody's sending a lot of hearts. Thank you. But anyway, this is the problem, man. This is okay. This is the problem. We got too many people who call themselves Christians that are afraid. And it's sad that good people can't recognize other good people. That's the sad part. They're good people. Okay, I'm a Christian, and it sounds like you're one as well, but when some ask us what's the first stop to make for a positive change, we're going to give two different answers. Well, we're two different people. We're two different people. We're not going to wake up at the same time because we're seeing two different perspectives. So that's why you have to be tolerable of the other person. Okay? Because they see a different perspective than you do. But then if you start communicating and talking to each other, then you will see that you have more in common than you do differences. No, you can't judge Yvette, but you can discern from right and wrong. But you can't judge. Now, you're right. You have no ability to pass judgment, but you can discern what's right and what's wrong. See, and that's where a lot of people have gotten discernment and judgment to mean the same, and they don't. You can discern that, man, let me get this clown up out of here. Screw Ukraine. Screw Ukraine. I'm sick of Ukraine. It's America. We need some Americans up in here. We don't need, man, send some of that money to Americans. Shit, you got Ukrainians living better than Americans, and they still want more. We paying pensions in Ukraine. We're paying pensions, and Americans are losing their jobs. But we got money to pay pensions in Ukraine. You got folk that these hurricanes down in North Carolina and Tennessee still to this day ain't recovered. But we got $29 billion Joe Biden want to send Ukraine. But you can't help Americans. And y'all still talking about, you love Ukraine. And your neighbors your fellow countrymen can't get no help. But you got money to send Ukraine. Man, fuck Ukraine. Simple as that. I have no sympathy for Ukraine. You've seen more war in Gaza than you done seen in Ukraine. I tell you what. All right. I tell you what. When is the last time you've seen real-time war in Ukraine? Okay? Think about that for a minute. When have you ever seen real-time war in Ukraine? Every time you see some war, it's a video. You've never seen real-time war like Gaza, the way Israel is over there slaughtering people. You ain't seen that in Ukraine. You haven't seen real-time war in Ukraine, ever. Now think about that. All of you Ukraine, how come you ain't never seen no real-time war in that country? But they want more money. Every time I see videos of, they over there partying. Oh, you ain't seen that in real time, Dwayne. Talking about it's a drone war. You ain't seen that in real time. When have you seen that in real time? You ain't never seen no war in Ukraine in real time. Ever. But they want more money. They want more money. And what is it that we paying pensions? What else can we do for you that we ain't already done? And then Ukraine will turn around and kick Americans up in their ass. After they done got all our money, they're going to turn around and kick us right in the ass. That's what's going to happen. Okay, well, I agree it needs to end. But they don't need no more money. Not from America. You don't need no money. We don't need to give them nothing else. Help some Americans first. Send some of that money to some of these agencies so Americans can get some help. Okay? That's my thought and my feelings. I told y'all, they done put their hands on me down in front of the White House. I ain't got no love for Ukraine. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. None. I ain't got no love for them. Because they fake as shit. They fake. They fake. And all they want to do is want you to give, and give. And what we getting? Oh, and then see, here's the kicker. See, when you talking about, man, let's put this money toward helping America, that's Russian propaganda. That's what a veteran had the nerve to tell me that, because I said that, this money needs to go to America. He told me that was Russian propaganda. Okay? He told me that was Russian propaganda. Simple as that. And I'm like, how's helping Americans Russian propaganda? How's that Russian propaganda? Because I'm saying, put Americans before Ukraine, put Americans before Israel, put Americans before all these other countries that you're giving money to. Put Americans first. How is that propaganda? How is that propaganda? Please tell me that. And see, and this is the problem. We don't want to put Americans first. We want to help everybody else can come and suck on this tit to get some milk, but Americans. And we footing the bill. We footing them. It's our tax dollars, and we can't even get no help. Okay? We can't even get no help, and we footing the bill. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, because it ain't making no sense. Okay? It ain't making no sense. That's all I'm saying. You know, put Americans first. Put Americans first. I ain't got no problem with it. Put Americans first. You know, once we can start taking care of our own, then we'll see, man. You know, we need to be putting some of that money toward us. We got money for everybody else, and then when Americans try to get some money, man, you know, they talking about deporting all of these illegal immigrants. Well, you ain't got to look for them. Go clean out some of these hotels that they getting a free ride in. You know, they got free room and board, free food, and health care. Go clean out these hotels. You start there first. That's where you want to start. You want to deport somebody? Go and clean out these damn hotels. With all these jokers getting something for nothing. Clean that out first. And then work on finding the other ones. But start there first. If you want to do something, start there first. Okay? Yvette say, my dad did 23 years Air Force. He fought for Americans. And they treated him bad. And I'm not... Well, yes, it is, Morgan. There's a such thing as free ride, because they gonna get him in a mindset. See, that something for nothing is an illusion, because when they snatch the rug from under you, now what you gonna do? But they got you stuck in a mindset. See, they rob you of your ambition. You know, that's what they rob you of when they start giving you. But see, yes, somebody's paying for it, but for them, it don't matter. That's why we got so much crime in our community, Morgan. Because these young folk are trying to get something for nothing. That's why crime's so high, especially in my community. Because they trying to get something for nothing. And it's just a trap. That's all it is a trap. And they don't see it. They just don't see it that way. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You know, it's a mindset that they're trying to develop. Because once they get people stuck in a mindset, they trapped. It's difficult for them to get out of that mindset. And that's how they keep them in bondage, with that mindset. Like the fear they have of each other. They got us afraid of each other because that's the mindset. As long as you in that mindset, you ain't gonna get nothing done. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do a thing. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, and you show me one politician that keeps his word. See, that's one of the things. I ran for mayor of D.C. against Marion Barry. See how that turned out. and one thing I learned about being a politician, man, you got to be a good liar. whether you want to or not. You're going to have to be a good liar. Okay? You got to be, if you're getting in politics, you're going to be a good liar. Because you're going to be promising people stuff that you can't deliver. And all you want is their vote. That's all you want is their vote. See, so we're in a situation now where character doesn't matter. That's the travesty. That is the travesty right now. Character does not matter. You don't need a ticket, but if you come up in here acting crazy, I will get rid of you, mad gun. It's free. You can ride free. Somebody say J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is a liar, man. J.D. Vance is a liar. Look at how J.D. Vance talked about Trump like a dog. Okay? Like a dog. And then turn around and kissed his ass. Just to be vice president. Talked about the man like a dog. You call that solid? You call that solid? I guess you forgot about, J.D. Vance, and you see, and then it's the person close to you that is the one that can help you. Well, see, here again, maybe, Danny, you just came up in here, but I just said, show me one politician that don't lie. Okay? Show me one politician that don't lie. Show me one that don't lie. And Biden ain't did nothing that you wouldn't do for your child if you was in the same position. Okay? All right? Rabbit spiders. Biden ain't done that. If you was in the same position, you want to tell me you wouldn't do that for your child too, Rabbit? Rabbit, if you was in the same position, would you do the same thing for your child? Say no, and you lying. Say you wouldn't, you lying. You do the same thing. Everybody on LeBron James, but if you was in the same position, you would do the same thing to open up the door for one of your children. You would do the same thing for your child. And tell me you wouldn't, and you're lying through your teeth. You're lying. But you want to throw stones at what somebody, that's what any parent would do. Any parent would, most parents, the majority of the parents would do that. The same thing for their child if they was in that position. Unfortunately, you ain't, how many politicians actually attempt to answer questions? Man, listen. See, one thing my grandmama always told me is a leopard don't change his spots. And just because he answering some questions don't mean he ain't a leopard. You might want to look at him as a sheep if you want to. Oh, Yvette say, no, I would not. On God, I would not. I don't believe that. I don't believe. Well, you know what? There's an exception to every rule. There's an exception to every rule. So I will take your answer. But the majority of the people wouldn't feel your way. Well, again, show me one politician that hasn't. I was told, say you got in jail is how you gonna get out. And that's what he did. He used his father's name to get in trouble, and he used it to get out. So what's the problem? That's a good way to look at it. And that's a good way to look at it. And maybe, there's a premonition. Because who's to say Biden's going to be around January 20th? Who's to say that? Because it's some crazy stuff happening right now. I mean, look at that guy. Look at that CEO in New York. That got killed. Look at him. He getting ready to go to it and see, and then I mean, my heart goes out to his kids, but it will, and my heart goes out to his kids, but come to find out, him and his wife wasn't even living together. They weren't even together. And in New York City, man, you ain't gonna do nothing in New York City and they don't know who you are. They know more than they're telling. That's my humble belief. New York knows more than they're telling. Okay, they know more than they let known. It's just that simple. Well, so Rabbit Spider say, also, I didn't say Vance isn't completely innocent or honest. However, he at least answered questions, even if it might be ignorant. So what kind of person is that, Rabbit? Even if their answer sounds stupid, what kind of person is that, Rabbit? Is that somebody you would trust? Think about it. Okay. I know the truth is gonna come out, and I don't think it's gonna be what people think it is either. I don't think that's gonna be that. Whoever that person is has some personal knowledge. How he know where that man would stand? How did he know that? Think about that. How did he know where he would stand? And what time he was gonna leave? He had to know something. And it's gonna come out. There's some kind of personal relationship that he had with that person. Rabbit says it's better to trust ignorance than someone. What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? Okay. Zinga Bob. Let me see what you got up here. Now that person wasn't a professional. That person was a bit more professional than you are. Thank you for joining me, Zinga. Well, hey man, listen. Again. No, I don't know you, Zinga. I'm just welcoming you to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I saw what you put. See, again, man, we have to separate the good from the bad. That's all. There's good and bad in everybody. And right now, folk don't want to separate the good from the bad. They want to lump everybody together. And that's the mistake that we're making. We need to separate the good from the bad. Okay? Some do have the gift of gab. But you also know when a lie ain't gonna always connect. There's gonna be gaps in lies. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all about this time of year. You're gonna run into all kinds of sob stories, man. Okay? You're gonna have all kinds of sob stories this time of year. And because a lot of y'all just caught up in the story and don't want to ask no questions, you're going to be taken. You're going to be had. Okay? Because you fell for a sob story. And this ain't the time. Yep, they got sob story got gaps in them, man. And you notice whenever you start asking questions, they get offended because you ain't falling for the sob story. You know, somebody, this is my favorite. You know, you going to the mall and somebody walk up to you, man, with a gas can. I done ran out. Hey, can you help me get some gas? I done ran out of gas. You ever had that happen to you before? Well, one of these days you say, show me your car key. What kind of car you got? Where is it parked at? Okay? Since you out of gas, show me your car key. Let me see your car key. Show me you got a car key in your pocket. And what kind of car is it? But see, y'all don't want to ask them questions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay? And BK will say, it happened to me. But you didn't ask, well, show me your car key. You talking about you out of gas? Show me your car key. And see, and a lot of these people walking up asking you for money, you should do the same thing. Man, give me $1 to locate their heart. See, that's all you doing. When somebody come up and ask you, man, give me $1. You gonna locate their heart, because if they got a good heart, they're gonna say, they'll give you $1, or I ain't got $1, but I give you what I got. See, you done located their heart. But 9 times out of 10, they gonna tell you, I ain't got it. That's what I'm out here for. I ain't got it. See, that person is just out there for themselves. They selfish. It's all about them. You know, and here I'm telling you. And when somebody walk up on you and say, can I ask you a question? I ain't interested. No, sir, not interested. Because the minute you say yes, you're going to open the door to some bullshit. Now, I said, when a person walk up to you, Zinga, listen. Okay? Listen, Zinga. I said, when somebody walk up to you and ask you for some money, ask them, give me $1. So you can locate their heart. They asking you for money, Zinga. Damn, put that wet weed down you smoking. And listen. That's how you locate their hearts. They walk up to you, ask you for some money. Man, give me $1. So you can locate their heart, man. Locate what kind of person you dealing with. Because if you're dealing with somebody that's just in it for something for nothing, they're going to tell you their first response is, okay, thank you, Yvette. No, they ain't asking you from the heart. See, it's people like you that get had. You're the one that always get had. Okay? Okay? See, I told you. Man, next time somebody run to you with a gas can talking about, help me out, I done ran out of, man, show me your gas key. Wait, let me see your car key. See, they don't expect that. That's the least thing that they expect. Somebody gonna ask them, man, show me your car key. Oh, that's the least thing. Because they want you to fall for the sob story. They don't expect for you to ask what kind of car they drive, where's it parked, where you run out of gas at. They don't expect you to ask that. They expect for you to get, oh, I'm so sorry. Here's a couple of dollars. Big Papa. No, I don't drive a train, Big Papa. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. No, well, see that here again. Now, take the person that's asking you, I'm hungry. Because you're gonna run across a lot of people gonna tell you, "Can I get some? Can you give me some money? I'm hungry. Can you give some? Come on, I go buy you some food. Come on, come on. I'm headed to the restaurant right now. I'll buy you some food. If it's a scam, oh no, but can you give me a couple of dollars? I'm good. See, they don't want the food, they want money. And that's how you be able to separate the good from the bad. Because that person that's truly hungry and you say, come on, go with me, I'm gonna buy you some food, they're gonna follow you to get some food. But that person that don't want to follow you is the one that's running the game on you. And you falling for it. Because all they want is your money. That's all. That's all they want is your money. And I'm just saying, man, start asking questions. Ask questions. Because when you start asking questions, you're going to find the gaps in the story. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. you know? Well, you know, I'm gonna show you, Zinga. I'm gonna show you. Say, can't we just be humans? No, we can't. No, we can't. Because, well, see, okay, here's a guy say, next time you down on your luck, I'm gonna tell you, show me your hotel receipt. But I'm in a hotel. I'm in a hotel room right now. So if you see me in a hotel, why you need my receipts when you see me here? I've been here going on 2 years. I've been here. But see, I don't come in. Let me listen, y'all. And I'm gonna use this guy as an example. Okay? See, a lot of things that people say, anything that comes before I'm joking was serious. Let me say that again. See, anything that comes, oh man, I was just joking. Lighten up. Whatever they said was serious. Okay? They were serious. And you serious about that, but you putting it as a joke. A lot of truth is said in a jokingly manner. See, a lot of truth is said in a jokingly manner. That's just the way life is, man. I've seen that too many times before. I done seen that too many times before. That's why you on thin ice up in here. That's why your ass is on thin ice. Because, see, you be trying to throw a rock and hide your hand. Okay? Zinger Bob, so what can I do? Ask questions, man. Ask questions. That's what you can do. Save yourself the headache and the hassle. Ask questions. Which is what they don't expect you to do. That's why they get offended. See, look, my man, I don't need you. See, first of all, I'm 71. And anytime somebody throw up in your face about what they done for you for years, that's the snake. See, if it came from your heart, you wouldn't have to remind me about how you done supported me. See, that shows me right there, you ain't nothing but a snake. Because you throw stuff, whatever you doing, you ain't doing it from your heart. And you're this close, dude, from me blocking you. This fucking close. Because you're showing me who you are. Okay? All right? Okay, now I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this guy, Dwayne Jackson. TC, I support you blindly for years. I know you legit. Why you, see, that's another thing. Okay, this is another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Bernie come up here. Bernie done gave me way more money than you. Everything gave me way more money than you. And they ain't never tell me how much they support me. Tanya then gave me way more money than you. Okay? Then gave me way more money than you. But they don't tell me what they do, how much they support me and all that. See, you full of shit, man. You full of shit. It's just that simple. Oh, you need you. I tell you what I'm gonna do. That $5 you sent me the other day, I'm gonna send it back to you. Then I'm gonna block your ass. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you sent me $5. Let me see, where that $5 at? Cordell Sessions. Okay. Let me send you your $5 back. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Refund. $5. Okay, I'm gonna refund you your money. You got your $5 back. Okay? And get the fuck up out of here. Okay? There you go. You got your $5 back. All right? See, that's how you do people. See, that's how you get rid of the bullshit right there. Okay? Why you gonna send somebody some money that you need? Because it ain't coming from your heart. Okay? It ain't coming from your heart. So get up out of here. Get up out of here. Matter of fact, let me block him. Because I don't want nothing else from him. I don't want nothing else from him. Nothing else from him. Let me see. How do I block this dude? I gotta block him. Cause I don't want nothing else from him. I don't want nothing else from him. Okay. No, man. I don't want nothing. See, that's some negative energy I don't even want around me, man. I don't even want that negative energy around me. I don't want that negative energy tainting the rest of my money. See, so get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Okay? Click the profile name. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, here it is, right here. There you go. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I blocked that. Yeah, that's blocked. Okay. Yeah, he blocked now. Okay. No, seriously, man. See, this is what I'm telling you, folks. When you got somebody always throwing up in your face what they do for you, they got a string attached to that shit. Okay? They ain't doing it from their heart. Because anytime you do something from your heart, you ain't gonna throw that up in nobody's face. You ain't got to remind them what you do for them. I got it. Let's see what we got up in here. Okay. Oh, well, they want control. That's what they want, Zinga. Okay? They want control. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for control. Anytime somebody keeps throwing up in your face what they have done for you, man, they're looking for control. They want control. It's just that simple. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. I happen to like it. I make the hat look good, man. Don't get it twisted. Control of you. They want control of you. You mean tell me, Singer Bob, you ain't never been in a relationship with a woman, okay? And she always tell you what she done for you? Because she looking for control. Anytime somebody throw up in your face what they've done to you, man, they trying to establish control. See, you supposed to be scared. Okay? You're supposed to give them a pass because of what they've done for you. That's all. You know, because well, if you control the universe, God bless you. Well, no. See, Rabbit. No. Again, we two different people. I don't want nobody around me like that. I don't want nobody around me like that. Okay? I don't want nobody around me like that. Okay? I'm sorry. That's just you need to be a nicer guy. You need to be a nicer guy if they hate you, man. Your son loves you though. Okay, all right. No. But seriously, man, it's just you know if that's all, it all because we all different. I just don't want people. You know, that's one of my pet peeves, man. If you're gonna do something for me, do it. Don't throw it up in my face. What you done for me? That's an insult. Cause whatever I do for you, I ain't gonna throw it up in your face. Cause I did it from my heart. And at 71, I know that when people start throwing up in your face, okay, what they've done for you, they ain't do it from their heart. Okay? They ain't do it from their heart. They had an ulterior motive with that. They had an ulterior motive. So you know, yeah, I am 71, man. I am 71. Yes, I am. You might be. You might be. The lion is the king of the jungle, buddy. No, seriously, man. I'm 71. Okay, I am 71. That's. I mean, God bless me. God has blessed me, and you know, and I appreciate it. I'm grateful. I am grateful. Well, again, man. You know, it's all about the individual. And see, and I've had to block this guy before, and I could just tell, you know, the angle at the way he was coming. Thank you, Jagger. Thank you. I feel good too, man. I feel good. You know, God has blessed me. I'm blessed. You know, this is all God. It ain't me. I just try to be a good person inside, and it shows on the outside. You know, it just we had our 53rd class reunion uh, earlier this year, and I couldn't make it. And when they sent me the pictures of my classmates, I'm like, damn, I would have felt out of place. I mean, I would have felt out of place with them, buddy, because a lot of them were had health challenges, and you know they look um, uh, Do you think this way all the time? How old were you when you figured it's just a question? 71. I graduated. Yeah, 71, because we just had our 23rd anniversary. So 71. And I told you, man. When I saw the pictures of my classmates, I said, thank God I couldn't make that, because I would have fell out of place. I would have fell out of place, man. I really would have. I would have fell out of place, because they looked apart. Okay? Yeah. No, seriously. They look every bit of I would have fell out of place, man. I would have fell out of place. I really would have. So I'm glad I didn't make it. I'm glad I didn't. Cause I mean, I would have just totally have been, wow, wow. But that all has to do with the lifestyle that you live, And when you live a good life, it'll show. When you live a bad life, that'll show also. Jacob said, that's the year my mom was born. Damn, you make me feel old now. You're trying to make me feel old. Give you some advice. Say what you mean what you say. Jacob, that's as simple. You want an uncomplicated life? Say what you mean what you say. Be a person of your word. Because that's your reputation. That's your reputation. Yeah, it is all about God's grace and mercy. But that's your reputation, man, your word. How you treat your word is your reputation. Jamie, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. It's how you treat your word, man. If you careless with your word, people ain't gonna trust you. And you know what? See, the Bible say, God will make even your enemies be at peace with you by how you treat your word. Even your enemies will be at peace with you because they know they're dealing with a person of character, a person of integrity. They might not like you. You say what you mean and mean what you say. That's all. It's just that simple. And that's where most folks struggle. They say one thing and mean something else. Some of them were. Are you coming to DC for inauguration? Boy, I hope I'm in the Philippines. I hope I'm in the Philippines with my wife. Cause that's the day after my birthday. I want to be in the Philippines, man. I'm 39. I got lucky with non-American cultures, personalities, with 30 divorces from the last handful of men. Well, again, usually that's what I say. I want to be. I might be in town. We have to wait and see, Jamie. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. I got this cat up in here talking about, does my wife love me? I don't even know your wife. How you gonna come up in here and ask me a question talking about I don't even know your wife. And if you don't know if she loves you or not, that's a question you need you need to be trying to answer that question yourself. I don't know your wife. Evidently she don't if you got to ask the question. She must not. If you question it, if you got doubt, she must not love you, buddy. Shit, you just told on yourself. You gonna come up as a total stranger. Do my wife love me? She must not. If you in doubt, she must not. Because you done came up in here in doubt. So I see there you go. Now you done answered your question. Now you know, and see, because I know, Abraham, that you open your channel, or you got 3 subscribers in 2012. That's the only reason. Man, you open your channel up in 2012. Bernie comes up in here every now and then. Yeah, Bernie's still around. He's still around. You join your channel. Uh, okay, all right. So let me get you up out of here, cause I see you on joke time. So you go joke. You go joke with somebody else. you on joke time. So let me just send you on your way. That's just that simple. But no, man. Your word is your word is your reputation. How you treat your word is your reputation. And if you don't have no respect for your word, people ain't gonna have respect for you. And then you'll have some people pretending to respect you, but get behind your back and talk about you like a dog. Okay? Yeah, they do. They do. I've been in here over an hour too, boy. So maybe that's hey, this Friday night. This Friday night. So they ain't got nothing else to do. So they gonna come. Let me come. Oh, who is that dude with that hat on? Let me come. I don't even know what that word means, man. Let me look that word up. I don't even know what that word means. I gotta look that word up. Let me see. What is that? Let's see what that means. Oh, it's Polish. Okay, it's Polish. Okay, all right. No problem, man. No problem. No problem. Anyway, but it's how you treat your word, man. It's all in how you treat your word. And in some circles, integrity doesn't matter. And you have a lot of people that will give in to that. They don't. Well, you always have to teach people how to treat you. But you know, just like I say, it's simple, man. You know, just simple. Say what you mean what you say. See, when you say what you mean and mean what you say, you don't have to remember that. A lie, you're gonna have to remember. And that's how people get trapped, because they forget the lies that they tell. That's how they find the gaps. Because you can only remember so many lies that you done told. Eventually, you're going to forget a lie. But you can't forget the truth. If you tell the truth today, 10 years from now, you're still going to be saying the same thing. But when you start lying, you got to tell another lie to cover that lie. And eventually, you're going to lose track of the lies that you done told. That's how the whole story starts crumbling. Because you forget the lies that you've told. Okay? And they don't add up. See, then the gaps are going to start showing. Because you don't. Thank you, man. Well, that's the way it's going to be, man. Sometimes it's like that, David. Sometimes it's like that, man. You have to deal with it. Take the bitter with the sweet, you know? Sometimes that's the way it is. So, but anyway, be a person of your word, man. And see, when you do things from your heart, you ain't gonna never tell people, remind them what you've done for them. You ain't gonna never, when you do something from your heart, you ain't gonna be reminding nobody what they've done for you, how much they done supported you. You ain't gonna do that when you do it from your heart. And you got, you got a lot of people, like I just had to get rid of that clown. Yeah, you sent me man, give your $5 back. Take your $5. Okay? Take your $5. Okay? Take your $5. Because I don't want that money mixed up with the good money that I done put in. I got good money up in this account. Okay? You high, you drunk, man. You drunk. You drunk. No, man. And I'm glad I got $5 in my account to give it back to him. I'm glad. I had money in my account that I can refund him his money. I'm glad I had it in my account. Give your money back. Now, maybe we can grow. And see, and let me tell you something. See, a lot of people will put you down and talk about you until your ship come in. See, when your ship come in and things really start clicking for you, then everybody, oh, I knew True Conductor. Yeah, I know him. Oh, that's my man. I mean, I've been watching him for years. That's my man. See, everybody gonna want to know you then. When things start working out for you, when you become a rags to riches story, everybody gonna want to know you then. See, even your enemies gonna be sucking up to you. When your ship come in. See, but when you still trying to keep your head above water, see, folk will be looking at you, laughing at you, talking about you behind your back. Some of the very people that come up here and give you accolades are some of the same ones that's talking about you behind your back. Because my grandmama always say, baby, if a dog bring a bone, he'll carry one. Okay? Singer Bob, you drunk, man. You drunk. I ain't gonna put all this stuff up all this cursing you doing on there. I ain't gonna put that up. I'm not gonna put it up. Okay? All right? So go on and enjoy your high, man. Yeah. That's what my grandmama lit dog. I used to call you Lil Dog, but you had to remind me it's lit dog. She said, if a dog bring you a bone, he'll carry one. Okay? And see, that's what people will do. They'll come to you with some gossip and then turn right around and be gossiping about you. Okay? No, seriously. They'll turn around. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I was calling you Lil Dog. No, it ain't Lil, it's Lit. Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Um, yeah, it's Lit Dog. But but uh 26. Hold on, let me see what you got here. Man, I thought you was gone. I thought you was gone, man. You said there were too many trolls up in here for you. Let me see what you got. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, join me for Saturday in Proverbs tomorrow. We'll be in the 7th chapter of Proverbs. Let's see what we got here. As a dog returns to his own vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. See, this is why I like Proverbs, man. Cause Proverbs um, is for everyday life. Okay. Okay. As a white man, am I racist for preferring? See. First of all, let's look up the word racist. See, a lot of people. A lot of people be bouncing things off and don't really know the definition. Racist. A person who is prejudiced against or antagonistic toward people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group. Okay? And it says that you are antagonistic toward. So am I racist for preferring black? So you're not antagonistic. Man, in fact, let's look up this word antagonistic. Antagonistic, showing or feeling active opposition or hostility towards someone or something. This is antithetical that you're talking about. Has nothing to do with racism. Hey man, look, my wife is Filipino. But a black woman showed me how to love her. I learned how to love my wife from a black woman. Okay? She showed me where the love was in my heart. Todd Stanley, thank you for joining me. Todd says, people use words without knowing definitions. Others take offense of words for the same reason. Exactly. And this is one of the reasons that, I have this message, stop hating each other, because somewhere along the way, we've gotten hate and disagreement to mean the same, and they don't. See, when we disagree with each other, we still can hang out. We still can eat together, some cases sleep together. But when we start hating each other, we don't want to have anything to do with each other. And the two words are not the same. And people are treating them as though they're the same. They're not. They're not the same. And I have that all the time at the White House. People come down like Ukraine, who I disagree with. Oh, but your sign says stop hating each other. This ain't hate. I just disagree that we don't need to be sending you no more money. Ain't got nothing to do with hate. You want to make it hate. And see, and you got a lot of people, they want to make it hate, but it ain't hate, okay? And if we start talking to each other and start talking through some of this stuff, then we can develop some dialogue. But most folk don't want to talk. Well, but see, Danny, here's the thing, man. In today's uh, climate, it's difficult for the righteous. Todd said hate comes from allowing the wrong person, the wrong people to influence us. Um, no, hate comes from your ignorance, man. Hate comes from your ignorance. Look how many people that are destroying their lives with hate. You see it every day. Folk are hurling all of these insults and ended up getting themselves, okay? They get themselves in trouble out of their ignorance because they couldn't control an emotion. And see, and when you start hating somebody, you have lost control. You can no longer control your emotions. When you start hating, see, and hating and dislike are not the same. Let me say that again. See, hating and dislike are not the same. Matter of fact, see, listen, let me give you the definition of hate. Let me give you the definition of hate. An intense dislike or inversion, often based on fear, anger, or a sense of injury. That's hate. An intense dislike. See, so when you have intense dislike for somebody, you putting some passion with that. Okay? All right? What's the question? So that's all. It's passion you putting behind with hatred. Thank you, Zingabob. Thank you. I'm waiting for your question, David. His question is, no, that was greed. And they ain't had nothing to do with hate. That was greed, man. That was greed. That's all about greed. Go ahead, man. No, that was all about greed. He said, did the people who took our ancestors as slaves hate us? That was about greed, man. That's about money. That's what that was about. That was about profit. Um, Blato, only reason you up in here is because you created this in 2023. But it's my brand. And and the Lil Dick playground is that way, Blato. You're on the wrong playground. Anton, let me see. Let me see where you at, Anton. See who you are. Let me see who you are. He said, did your ancestors that sold your ancestors hate your ancestors? Well, again, that was greed. And who's to say that they had a full understanding? Uh, wait a minute. Try taking English for starters. What? What? Well, why don't you get your ass up out of here? How about that? Why don't you just get your ass up out of here? How's that? Is that good enough English for you? Get the fuck on. Is that good enough English for your ass? Get up out of here. How about that? Yeah, how about that? Get up out of here. But anyway, see, but here again, people got selective. They want to take selective situations and throw them in your face, but they don't want to learn the history. They don't want to learn the history, and that's the problem. See, they want to cherry pick everything, but they don't want to learn the history, and that's the problem. Too many people cherry picking. They ain't gonna do no research themselves. Okay, all right. Space Juice, thank you for joining me. Yeah, they want to cherry pick. They definitely want to cherry pick, and that's the problem, man. Don't nobody want to get down to the nitty gritty and really talk about this stuff, because it's painful, ugly, and it's uncomfortable. Let me say that again. See, when you start getting down to the history of America, especially when it comes to black folk, it's painful, it's ugly, and it's uncomfortable. And most folk don't want to be put in that position. If you ever well, Todd, if you ever wanna get the history of America, come to DC. See, Black history in DC is about symbolism. A lot of the Black history we have in DC is centered around symbolism. What do you mean? It was the 14th Amendment of the Constitution that gave us our freedom. Well, where's the Black History Museum located in DC? 14th and Constitution Avenue. Okay, that's where the Black History Museum is located. Now, if you want to get a true snapshot of America, go across the street to the American History Museum, and when you come out of there, walk across the street to the American Black History Museum, and you'll have two different experiences right here in the nation's capital. Right here in the nation's capital. You won't believe your eyes. Okay? No, it's at 14th and Constitution Avenue, right on the corner, man. Can't miss it. Okay? Can't miss it. And directly across the street from the Black History Museum is the American History Museum. You go in there, man, And you come out and go across the street, you'll be like, damn, what I miss? Something missing. Something missing. Cause in the American History Museum, you ain't gonna see the stories that you see in the Black History Museum. You ain't gonna see them stories. Okay? That stuff is glossed over. Okay? All right? I sure would. It'd make you think. It sure would make you think. It would make you think. But again, man, we got good and bad in everybody. There are a lot of white people that lost their lives on behalf of the freedom of black folk. Unfortunately, those stories will never be told. They'll never be told. Okay? They'll never be told. When last time you saw some history about John Brown? You rarely see that story. That was a white man fighting to free black folk right here right over in West Virginia. Right over in West Virginia. White man. But his story don't get told. Man, in fact, look at the woman, the white woman that was from Michigan, I think. That got killed with was driving these freedom fighters, and she got killed. But you don't hear about her story. There are a lot of white people, man, in America that have lost their lives on behalf of the freedom of black folk. And their story is just dying on the vines because ain't nobody telling it. See, all white people wasn't for slavery, but we don't tell the story of the people that wasn't for slavery. We don't teach that. And a lot of white people, man, stories dying on the vines, dead on behalf of the freedom of black folk. Because it was against the law to help a black person escape to freedom. That was against the law. That was against the law. Look in the 1850 Fugitive Slave Act, if you think I'm lying. And see, in that mindset, that 1850 Fugitive Slave Act, which stated a white person had the right to question a black person about who they were and why were they there. And that mindset has just been passed down from generation to generation unchecked. Okay? Unchecked. All right? And but it's a reality. It's a reality that we have to deal with, we have to live with. And when you start talking about it, then people get in an uproar. But that's just the reality. That's just the reality. And it's about good versus evil. That's what it's about. Good versus evil. Man, we got good black folk. We got some badass black folk. Got some good white people and some badass white people. How come the good people can't come together? How come the good people can't recognize each other? That's all. How you gonna recognize a good person? Their word. How they keep their word. Their reputation. That's how you gonna recognize them. Because they're gonna get their reputation from how they treat their word. Okay? So that's what it's all about. That's how they keep us divided, scared of each other. We got more, and notice, we scared of each other, we won't speak to each other, but we all paying the same high prices for food, gas, and medicine. But we won't talk to each other. That's by design. That's my design. That's my design. Look, y'all, I got to pickle me some garlic. I got to pickle my garlic tonight. So let me peel this stuff, man, and and boil my vinegar and hook it up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to pickle me some garlic, boy. I say I started. See, I got a handful. I got a whole bunch in there, and I got these. I gotta peel. I gotta peel all this garlic tonight, so I can boil it. I boil the vinegar and pour it into and let it sit. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it, man. Uh, no, I just I like garlic. I like garlic. I just like garlic, and if you eat enough of it, boy, it'll keep you regular. It'll keep you regular, boy. It sure will. Yeah, that garlic will keep you regular, boy. It'll show coming. You get it in you, it's coming out. It's coming out. So I just try to, just try to stay healthy, man. And this is what I control my blood pressure with, right here. I don't eat nothing without this. This goes on everything I eat. Cayenne. I don't take blood pressure medicine. This is my blood pressure medicine right here. That's my blood pressure medicine. Cayenne pepper. That's what I use. That's exactly what I use. Okay? Man, thank you, man. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I do. I do. I feel good. I feel good. And I just want to get my hands on that girl right there. I want to get my hands on her, buddy. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the day I can get my hands back on this one, buddy. Oh, I got some making up to do. I got some making up to do, buddy. Yes, sir. That's what I'm waiting on. That's why I'm trying to keep everything functioning because I got to get my hands back on her. Okay. um. Well, it once again, uh, in time when the time come, I will. My time will come, but I've had a job to do. I've been busy. I've been busy with this message and creating this brand. And that's what I did. When my wife went back in 2019 to the Philippines. I just put my head down and developed a brand. Came up with this message, trying to make something work. Okay? Yeah, 71. 71. Be 72 next month. 72, good Lord, let me live. I'll be 72 years old, man, next month. Yes, sir. And pray that everything's functioning, everything's good. Yep. And let me show y'all this. Since we're talking about long life and good health, let me show you this. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But listen, let me show y'all this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. When you talk about long life, this is Proverbs chapter 3. And this is verse 13. Happy is the man who finds wisdom and the man who gains understanding. For her proceeds are better than the profits of silver, and her gain than fine gold. She's more precious than rubies, and all the things you may desire cannot compare with her. Verse 16, length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. That's Proverbs chapter 3. I've just read 13 through 16. Okay? All right? And you know, that's the benefit, man. See, you can't listen to it say, happy is the man who finds wisdom and the man who gains understanding. How you gonna find wisdom and understanding and you can't keep your word? Think about that. Think about that. They will be blessed. Yes, indeed. Okay, there are a lot of blessings, man, that comes with wisdom and understanding. Look at. Okay, this is chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Knowledge, therefore get wisdom, and in all you're getting, get understanding. See, when you have understanding, you know how to use the knowledge that you have. See, you can have knowledge and don't know how to apply it. Let me say that again. See, you can have knowledge and not know how to properly apply it. It ain't gonna do you no good. So when it says, in all you're getting, get understanding, exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you. Okay? All right? That's embracing wisdom and understanding. And notice, it ain't said nothing about your tithes and offerings. Let me say that again. Notice it didn't say anything about tithes and offerings. But if you embrace wisdom and understanding, man, that's some fruit that come with that. Matter of fact, tomorrow I do Saturday in Proverbs. Okay? So look out for me. Look out for me. All right, tomorrow for Saturday in Proverbs. Okay? All right? I'll see y'all later. Thank you for joining me.